So basically, we had our podcast last night, and we talked to ourselves, and we figured we gotta start showing you guys a little more of what we do, working on cars, whatever projects we got going on. So what I have today is I am working on my son's car. So yeah, I'm the oldest of the bunch. Um, Definitely tell you that my son's cars. He's been through more cars, or maybe I don't know, close to the same amount of cars as I've been through. So it's kind of interesting. Anyhow, I'm working on his car now, and I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing today. He's got a GTI, and I got to change his turbo. His turbo currently sounds like Ric Flair, so it makes the woo woo sound. So here we go. This is what he got here. So he got a new turbo. Looks like a Shmi Bay turbo. So we'll see how that works. I'm not sure if it's an exact fit, so I guess I'm gonna find out. So basically, yeah. Um, this is his car here, and yeah, you can tell it's been sitting for a while. It's got the pine needles all over the place. Um, I can't believe it. He's actually had this car, and it's put up with him, or he's been able to beat it up pretty bad. So it's kind of interesting. So anyway, so I started going through here. This is the inside of his car. Yeah, it's a mess. So um, basically, I found a lot of my tools inside of his car. So I'm kind of going through all the tools and picking through what's mine, because I tend to miss tools a lot, either because I let somebody borrow them, or all kinds of, like, I did BMW a lot, so he has got quite a bit of these 13 mils, so which I use a lot. So anyhow, I'm gonna go through this bag of tools and see what's mine, and I'm sure I'm gonna leave some of them in there for him, but yeah, and I'm gonna get started on this beastie here. Okay, well, I found this lift on Facebook Marketplace for 300 bucks. When I got it, actually no, let me restart. So basically, I saw this lift for about 300 bucks on Facebook Marketplace, the one of these quick jacks, and reached out to the guy. In the ad, it said that the motor was no good. So I thought to myself, heck, for 300 bucks, I could probably get a motor or something, because I work in the air conditioning HVAC field, so we deal with motors and run capacitors all the time. So I figured maybe one of my suppliers can get me a motor. So I go to pick it up, and the guy tells me, he's like, well, it works, but it doesn't go down. Well, come to find out, he never put any weight on it. So I brought it home, and I've had this thing a little over a year now, maybe like 2 years now. And as you can see, it works fine. It goes up, and yeah, so basically he told me it doesn't go down. So when I left, I was like, well, it's probably just a solenoid valve or something. That shouldn't be a hard fix, So I brought it home. I had an E36 at the time, and I was like, I put it underneath there. I raised it up, and I went down. I went up, down. Oh wow, look at his strut. You see that strut right there? Hold on a second. See if I can zoom in on that there. Watch this. I don't think that's right. Whatever. I'm just changing the turbo and getting the car back to him. So, but main point of this was to say that this lift is awesome. Would I rather have a lift that I can totally walk underneath the car? Absolutely. But as you can see, my garage isn't exactly that high. I got clothes hanging there. I got my mini split. Come on, baby. You got it. That don't seem right. Well, whatever. But yeah, I don't have too much space in here. Regular garage, 2-car garage. And that is Paul's car, my brother's car. It's been in my garage for about 2 months now, maybe 3 months now. So hopefully he's gonna get that out of here soon. So I am going to start working on this thing. I've already changed the whole front on it. I've actually changed the turbo once already on it, and he blew that turbo because he likes to go pop 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 pop. You know, the whole 2-stage pippity poppity thing. So now I'm putting an eBay turbo in there, and hopefully he doesn't do the pippity poppity anymore and break anything else. So we'll see. Alright, so there's the turbo all the way up there behind the motor, and a whole bunch of leaky oil stuff. Yeah, so I've already been here, as you can tell. I tend to like the red stuff. Good or bad, whatever, I still like it. But now I just got to try to keep myself from trying to fix things, because I tend to do that. You know, like this is his HID ballast, just hanging there. You know, it's amazing. I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff going on here that would drive me nuts if this was my car. But I'm just gonna change the turbo, get him going. He actually drove it here, so it does drive amazingly enough. I'll take the downpipe out first and have at it. So I think he's changed axles. I don't know what's going on with this car, but yeah, pretty bad. But we'll get it done. That's my thumb up if you can't really tell. There we go. All right. Well, I got the new one in place, and you know, I just got the oil feed, and now I gotta do the water feed, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, this is stupid, but it'll be done tomorrow. But hey, it's tight back there. Not only that, it looks like his motor mounts are going, because if you look, it looks like the motor's moving, and that oil drain line is moving into the axle as it spins. It kind of looks like it's eating away. And I know we replaced that line already because it looked like that. So, whatever. Good night. Alright, well, new turbo's in. It wasn't easy. Well, it wasn't all that hard, but I believe this is like an eBay turbo or something, because the 3 turbo bolts were bolts to the manifold. Didn't seem like they lined up all that great, so it was a mission to get those 3 bolts on the top of this manifold lined up. But I just got to put that oil feed in. I'm sorry, oil return. I got the water return, and yeah, so that's about it. A couple more bolts and put the downpipe on, and I can get this thing out of here. This is finished putting the turbo on. Took it for a ride, and it works. It's alive, but you can smell the oil burning on it. Alright. Well, like I said, I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like it's full.
So it looks like it's holding well, and I just checked the oil. I need a little bit more, but it's fine.
Well, I measured what I took out. Okay. So I measured what I took out, and I put what I took out, I put back in. So you should be good. All right. So, alrighty, and it's not blowing smoke out the tailpipe anymore. So, when I first started up, it was blowing a ton of smoke out the tailpipe. Yeah, like a lot. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. And then I was like, well, maybe it's just oil built up. Okay, watch the boost with that, and then, like I said, in here, I have there is a extension in here somewhere.
Gotcha.
That has the 17 mil. Check it. Alright? Alright, love you. Yep. I got her. Well, there you have it. I hope the car lasts. I don't know. We'll see. Got a lot of clicks and bangs and pops that I was driving around, so whatever, it's done. So on to the next thing.